As a young child, I remember always spending time with my great-grandmother, Big Momma. She would cook from sunup to sundown, being there in those some of the happiest times of my life. And that memory of my Big Mama Gussie cooking in that kitchen, I remember just standing there staring at her, watching her put everything together, and that's what I wanted.
We went to church together. We were in a Bible study, and then we both worked for the state of Iowa. And she was a supervisor there in her job. And then later on, she was hired by a large insurance company here, and she was an executive there, and a wonderful job. But she loved to cook.
She always wanted to cook for other people.
I was sitting at a conference in California. I had already started a catering business, had been doing that for about a year. And there was an instructor there, and a young lady asked a question. I'd like to start another chapter in my life. I'd like to do something else. The instructor said, go back and look at your gifts in the order that God gave them to you. And it hit me. And I remember going back to Big Mama Gussie, and I remember cooking in her kitchen and how much I loved it. And that was a defining moment for me when I decided to walk away from corporate America and to cook for a living.
She will serve as an inspiration for women across the state, both in the minority population and women in general, in large part because Iowa ranks 50th in the nation in female-owned businesses and 50th in the nation in minority-owned businesses. And so we are just excited about Pamela and what she represents to the future and potential of Iowa's restaurant industry.
Pam had a lot of obstacles. When you start a business, especially a restaurant, banks are not willing to loan you money. And she was turned down, but that never determined her. She just kept fighting and fighting and fighting.
She took a huge risk, and that is at the core of what makes the American dream possible. She walked away from a sure thing to something totally unknown and really made it go.
My silent partner, my husband Stan, is probably the biggest support that anybody could have. You know, when we started this journey, you know, there are lots of people that we connected with, and we thought the business would be pretty packed right away. And it wasn't.
The restaurant is actually on the east side of Des Moines, and that's been an area that certainly has seen better days.
In about a year and a half, people started coming. And right now, I believe we're a destination restaurant on the east side. Can it be done? Absolutely. And can a woman do it? Absolutely. Can a minority do it? Absolutely.
She brings diversity. She brings her business, which is soul food, and her soul food brings culture.
I think she has set a real good example for Iowa, that it can be done. We need women businesses.
When we went on this journey, it was definitely a faith leap. A dream comes with hard work. Your faith walk tells you, pursue your dream. If it's supposed to happen, gotta make a way.